From here, we'll roll up into our down dog. Maybe rocking your knees back and forth, walking your dog. And then coming to the front of your mat. Taking your time and walking, finding your way into a forward fold. And half lifts and fold. Coming all the way out to our Tadasana. Lift, 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 lift. And mountain. Coming back out to Tadasana. Step those feet together. Find your way into a chair pose. Legs and knees are maybe together. The booty comes back. The glutes, everything comes back. You're bending your knees, but you're not trying to lean too forward to the front. Pull the hands and lift. And fold. Lift. Coming into that plank pose. Now you can come all the way to the mat or come into a low plank chaturanga. From there you can pull forward into an up dog. And exhale back to a down dog. We'll lift up the right leg. Maybe move it around. And we'll bring that foot forward. Coming into a low lunge down on that left knee, And on the inhale, you can rise up in that lunge and lift. And exhale, hands come down. And as you inhale, maybe lift to a runner's lunge. And as you inhale, maybe the left hand plants. And the right comes up, runner's lunge, twist it. Trying to get the two hands on top of each other. Right hand comes down. Finding your way into a high plank. Maybe your right leg flies. Coming down to a low plank chaturanga. Inhale, pulling through for an up dog. And exhaling back to a down dog. Now the left comes up. Move it around. Stepping it forward. Low lunge, right knee comes down. Rising up if you want to come up. Hands down when you're ready. And then on the inhale, lifting up to the low runner's lunge, Maybe we plan and lift here. Left hand comes down. High plank, fly the left leg, flew the right. Low plank, chaturanga, coming into that up dog. Exhaling back down. Looking to the front. Walk, hop, or skip into that forward fold. Half lift. Fold. All the way up. Mountain. Stepping those feet together. Arms up, Tadasana. Chair pose. Push back, bring it back. And you see your toenails. Fold. Half lift. High plank. Now we will vinyasa, and that means high plank, low plank, up dog, and down dog. Lifting up the right leg here and stepping it through. Now on the inhale, we'll rise up to a warrior one. Arms come up. You're trying to get your hips to face the front of the room. That right knee is at a 90-degree angle. Lift those arms. Feel your body stretch. Pull apart. And then vinyasa. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg comes up. Bringing it through. Rising up into your warrior one. Left knee 90 degrees. Trying to pull everything to the front, including your torso here. Make sure you get that in there. Vinyasa. Looking to the front. Walk off or skip to your forward fold. Half of that. Fold. Bring it up. Mountain. We got it to about 90 up in here. So in between, take a breath if you need to. And then go. Arms up, Tadasana. Sit back, gentle. Lift those arms up. Check those toenails and flow. Half lift. Vinyasa, go. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. All right, guys, we got this. Lifting up the right leg. Stepping it forward, and then on the inhale, rise up to that warrior one. Lift those hands up, go. And then as you exhale, open your arms up to the side. Finding your way into a warrior one. Left side of your body towards the left side of your mat. Right knee is still that 90-degree angle. Left leg is straight and strong. Inhale. And then vinyasa. Left leg up. Step it through. Rise up, warrior one. Oops. Warrior two, open. Come down into it. Get that knee nice and bent. Right leg is still strong, but lifting the hands away from each other here, and then vinyasa, go. Lift to that front, walk off or skip forward, fold. Half lift and fold. All the way up. Hands to your thigh. All right, keep on moving, arms come up. Tadasana. Fold. Back lift. Vinyasa, go all the way back to your down dog. We'll do what's called a warrior flow here. Right foot comes up and we step it forward. This time you come into a crescent lunge. So So the right foot comes forward. You're standing on the bottom of that, but you're standing on the ball of the left foot. Right knee is still 90 degrees. Left leg is still straight and strong. Now lift your arms up. Lift them up. And on the exhale, maybe take a twist. Looking up and over your right shoulder. Maybe just put your elbow on the outside of the left knee and use that to prop yourself up. Give yourself a nice twist, maybe edging against that. And then open up to a warrior two pose. Finding that nice straight line against the left side of your mat, pushing those hips out, coming down to that 90-degree angle. And on the inhale, we'll reverse our warrior. That means our right hand goes up and over and back. The left hand comes to go forward. As we exhale, we find our way into a side angle pose. Right hand can come down to the mat. You can rest your right elbow onto the knee. Lifting up the left hand and stretching those two hands apart if that is in your practice today. Lift on the inhale. And as you exhale, finding your way into a high plank. From here, if you'd like to go into a side plank flow, go ahead, I'll wait. Opening to the side plank. Lifting up. Coming down that and joining me in a high plank and then vinyasa. Good. Down dog. We'll do that again. Left leg up. Step forward. Rise up, warrior one. Lift. And as you exhale, come to your warrior two. Exhale. Knee is nice and bent. Left leg is straight and strong. Hands pull away from each other. Reverse it. Side angle pose. Making sure that leg is 90 degrees. Hand or palm above the other palm. Lift. Hands down into a high plank. If you'd like to flip into a side plank now, go ahead and lift it up. Exhale, bring us all down into the high plank. Inhale, vinyasa. Looking to the front, bending your knees, walk off or skip. Forward fold. Half lift. And fold. All the way up. Mountain pose. Breathe. We'll do a little balancing here. Knee comes up. You can keep your hands at heart center, or you can grab the knee. You can bring your hand down to your hip as well. It helps to build stability for you. Keep your hand wherever it feels good for you. And then begin to open up your right knee out. So the left side, everything tries to stay the same. Right side opening up, trying to get your hips to pattern against the front of the room. Nice, if that right side is out and open and you're happy with where you are, maybe bring your arms up, facing the front of the room. Inhale, lift. If you want to take it a little further, you can look to the left. Breathe here. Coming back to center, and then coming to an airplane pose. Leaning forward, keeping the right foot back. Maybe bringing the hands to your side, looking like an airplane. And as you inhale, come back to hands at namaste. We'll do that again. Left leg comes up. Placing your hands where you had them before. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, maybe begin to bring the left knee out. Breathe breathing as it continues to come out. Hips flat towards the front of whatever room you're in. Now we begin to take our hands off of our, leg. And the palms come up and try to face towards the front room. Now you would kind of look like a tree frog, I guess, sucking up against a window here if we were looking on this other side. From here now you can begin to look out and over your right hand. Bringing the hands back to heart center and then finding your way to an airplane pose. And on the inhale, coming back, hands to namaste. We'll do a big tree pose here. Bottom of your foot comes to wherever is comfortable for you. Whether that is a kickstand, whether that is to where your calf muscle is, or whether that is where your inner upper thigh is. Find a place, where you can balance, where you cannot have to use your legs to hold you in place to get that balance. Hands to heart center maybe. Lifting on the inhale. Maybe on the next inhale, you begin to lift your arms up, growing your tree. Maybe as you exhale, you begin to move your fingers here, challenging your balance while you're focusing on moving your fingers as well. And now, if you'd like to challenge your balance further, maybe look up. And release. And do the same thing on the other side. Maybe shake that foot out. Bring it up now to the right leg and put it wherever you had it. The other side. Breathe and get your hands where you want them to be. Lift as you inhale, as your hands are still at heart center. Looking down at your wrist to maintain your balance. Trying not to look at the camera in front of you. As you inhale, bring those arms up. Grow your tree. Lift up. You can bring them up out of a different way if you want to play around with that here. Lift, 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 lift. On the inhale, do whatever we did on the right that was really special that I have forgotten that soon. And then as we exhale, hands come down and release. Yes, it happens that quick. I swear, it's crazy. Inhale, lifting those arms up. And fold. Half lift. And fold. Coming all the way up one more time, Tadasana. Hands down to your side. Arms up. Last chair pose, let's go. Lift those arms up. And fold. Half lift. High plank, let's go. Vinyasa. Lifting up the right leg, stepping it through. We'll come into a warrior one as we rise on the inhale. And as we exhale, we come into our warrior two. As we inhale, we'll reverse. And as we exhale, we'll come to a triangle pose. Right leg straight. Left hand comes up, very similar to the side plank, except your legs are straight. And you're trying to get triangles formed in your body, like right here, down with your feet, etc. Lift up one more time, and come to your high plank and vinyasa. Left leg comes up. Step it through. Rise up, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Straight. And as you exhale, coming down to triangle pose. Right hand lifts up. Trying to get those triangle shapes in your leg and the rest of your body. Your hand is lifting up. Now this time we'll come to the side of my mat. I like to do a little tripod, and it's been a while. So for me, the way I get into that is to spread my legs, but I'm not one of those people that can just bend on down and get my head on the mat. I'm still working on that after all these many years. And so I can bend my knees. And I can use my body to slowly allow myself to come down to that mat, onto my head. Lucky for me, it's nice and soft here. You're trying to be at the top. There's a spot at the top of your head. Play around with it before you get to this point, but you will find it. And that's the part you're trying to get onto your mat. Your hands are far enough out and you can see those fingers. And if all you want to do today is just put the knee up like that, you're in it. You can bring the other knee up when you have the strength and be in it like this. And then you can begin to lift. The more and more strength you get, the more you can get through this cycle. You learn each portion of the cycle. Oh. Now we come down. Lifting back up. Gliding your way into to a high plank. And vinyasa. Now from here, come to a high plank. Slowly, slowly come all the way down to our mat, to our bellies. Right cheek hits the mat, you're looking to the left. Your hands are palms up by your side. Relax here for a few breaths. Forehead comes to the mat. Do a little bit of locust pose. Start off by bringing our hands to around where our chest area is. Palms are flat down on the mat. And when we start off, we'll just simply begin to lift our upper body up off the mat on the inhale. Maybe your feet are flat on the mat, giving yourself a little support. Slowly, as you take each breath, count of 5, you begin to rise. Maybe you can lift your hands up off the mat. And then release back down. Now your left cheek will hit the mat. You look to the right. One more time, your forehead comes back to center. This time your hands come out to the side like we did before. And you're up. Your goal here now is to lift both parts of your body up off the mat. And so as you inhale, it's the easiest for me as I start to inhale, I start to lift my upper body off the mat first. And I need to get myself a connection there where my hands are resting on the mat, giving me traction, but they're not actually pushing in. And so if you have that point of traction that kind of holds you up here, you can push against that on the other side of your body. Begin to bring your thighs up off the mat maybe. And if you continue to push and follow your breath, maybe you can even bring your hands up off the mat Inhale and lift everything up. One more time, lift. And then your head comes back down to the mat. Now you're looking to the left. Palms are still face up. Forehead comes to the center. Floor bow pose. Grabbing the outside of feet. Try to keep your knees closed if you can. This time on the inhale, you lift it all up off the mat, trying to ride right there on your waist area. Everything else comes up off the mat, using those feet to pull, 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 and lift. And then we come down, this time looking to the right. Pushing back to child's pose. Now on the next exhale, we'll push back to down dog. And we'll lift up our right leg. Now we're going to bring that right foot and we're going to bring it to the outside of our right hand. Plant it there. Trying to maybe stay up on your palms. I kind of like to come up to my fingers here and ride it this way up here. Lifting and getting that stretch. It kind of comes all the way up. And then you feel it on your inner thigh coming down. And I feel it all the way back down. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, kick that foot back. Keep it up. And now I like to bring my knee to my nose. And I bring it down here into half pigeon. Sometimes I like to stay up here. Sometimes I like to float on down. We're here for about 10 breaths total. Using this time to get centered, beginning to cool down, maybe now beginning to lift back up, pushing back now with down dog if that's how you came in. And now we do the same thing on the left side. The left leg comes up. Step forward, we stick here outside of your left hand. I know that's the word left a lot of times. I like to come up to my fingertips here because it just helps me to more dramatically feel the stretch. You know, I not only feel it on this left side as coming in and then going to the outside, but I feel it down here in my groin, even pushing down a little bit into my upper thigh. Coming back to your high plank. Knee where you're down dog. Now bringing the knee to your nose, if that's how you did it before. Coming into half pigeon. Whatever you did on the other side to maintain balance in your body. Remembering we're here for about 10 breaths. Maybe in the next breath, beginning to lift up. And now we rest the side of our left glute, going all the way up here to your knee on the mat. And that gives you just a chance to move that right leg around and be all yoga dramatic about it. We're going to come into a seated tree pose. And so just like we did in the tree pose, we bring the bottom of that left foot in, connecting it on the right side of your body. Just as we grew our tree, we will lift up. Now we will fold forward. I try to lift up a little bit in my mind, because it allows me then when I fold to just get a little deeper into it. And then when I have my hold, I realize I probably have some more space in reserve. And so if you just breathe into that space in and out. And as you come out, just slightly begin to see if you can lean, but keep your ears away from your shoulders. We'll switch to the other side. Bottom of the right foot comes into the thigh or wherever you had it on the other side. Grow your tree by lifting up on the inhale. And then fold. Once again, if you need to find some more space, just for good measure, inhale, and maybe just release slightly. Then fold again, quite a bit inch in that sort of thing. Maybe if you want to go again, you can find some more space. Now both feet will come forward. Arms lift. Fold forward now over both legs. Breathe. Now we begin to find our way back to our mat. Come into a happy baby and we'll do some rocking. Have your knees bend if you want for your happy baby. Rocking. Feet down, knees come to the left side of your mat, arms open wide. Switching sides. Coming back to center. Now coming into Supta Konasana. The bottom of your feet are touching. Your knees lay out wide. As you exhale, your knees come and start to relax more and more down to your mat. And if this is Shavasana for you, you can begin to do your Shavasana thing. If it feels better for you to bring your knees and your feet down or wide. also do your shavasana on your belly. You have to wait, cover your eyes. Follow your breath with the music. Seem all that pretty lately. Conflict, strife, sickness. Those are simply outer symptoms of a problem within. Problem within can only be solved within us. If you want the world to be kinder, be kinder. If you want the world to be calm, find a place of calmness inside yourself. Give that as a gift to others when they don't feel calm. If you want to restore